Ron Legend asks, if you didn't find your passion in FPV, what would you be doing now? I did a lot of things before I got into FPV. I played with welding for a while. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if I got into Arduino software development. I did Wi-Fi stuff, of course, for my job. Hard to say, man. Hard to say. It's a real privilege to be able to do something I enjoy, making videos and flying quads, and I've had a lot of hobbies in my life. You want to see something cool? All right, I'll show you something cool. This is a private video, but for you, I'll show it. I built a, so my welder didn't have a pulse capability. For those of you who weld, you know what pulsing is, of course. But it did have a foot pedal, and the foot pedal on the welder could manipulate the output of the welder. So I programmed with Arduino and built a box that would plug in where the foot pedal goes and would change the output power of the welder in a pulsing pattern, which is a thing that more expensive welders have built in, by emulating the foot pedal. And there's a little demonstration of that I put up on my YouTube channel before my YouTube channel was a YouTube channel. I don't know. I have no idea who I was making this for. I don't know who watched this video. How many views does it have? 600 views. I must have posted it on like a welding forum somewhere.
Of some actual welding, there are, as you might expect, some more kinks to work out at every step of the way. One of the kinks to work out is that the 2.7 volts that the welder has been putting out to the potentiometer apparently is only the case on 110 output, which is of course what I've been doing all my testing on because I've been indoors. And apparently when you're on 240 or 220, whatever, that jumps to 5 volts. So as a result, I'm currently, even though I'm plugged into 220, my box is only putting out up to 96 amps, which is the welder's max on 110. So yet another downside of driving the potentiometer pin directly with the voltage instead of building a digital potentiometer, which is on my list. So that was fun to discover. There's also you're going to hear some high frequency singing, almost you could call it, that I'm guessing is the PWM signal leaking through. And I doubt it's going to hurt the welder, but it certainly is in a sort of a normal operational mode, and I'm probably going to design the circuit to try and filter that out. But I have a little bit to show you anyway. So I'm also going to be using lift arc, and I am very inexperienced with lift arc because I usually use high freak, but high freak is going to mess up the box, not permanently, but it'll definitely put it in a strange state. So so the one thing I guess I'm going to show you is I got pulsing turned on, I got the pedal plugged in, and I'm going to show you a little pulsing with the pedal. Hold on. Hang on a second.
It's not working.
There you go. There's some pulsing for you. Make it a little faster.
Let's turn it back down again. The output power of the welder is being pulsed. Anyway, riveting content, I'm sure. Riveting content. That's what I used to do. No. Oh. Hello.
This graph here represents welder pedal travel on the x-axis as a percentage of travel from full up to full down, and welder output from 0 to 100%. And most pedals, all pedals as far as I know, work like this. There's a linear relationship there. So your pedals at 50% travel, your welders at 50% output. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. What if we could make it better? If you think about it, if you're welding at, say, 150 amps, well, you might be using the pedal, and you might be somewhere between full pedal, 150 amps, and, maybe 120, 110 amps. I don't know, maybe not even that low. I mean, the actual range is going to vary depending on your needs, but you're probably not going to be down at 75, 80 amps if you got the welder set at 150, right? You're just going to get the arc started, and you're going to jump right in. So, what if we could spend less of the pedal's time, less of the pedal's travel, down in that range of amperage that we're not really using?
So here I'm basically putting Expo on the pedal. I'm taking the welder pedal's input into my box. Do I show the box at all? Do I show the box at all? There's the pedal. I'm basically putting an Expo curve on the pedal's output using this Arduino. No, I don't show the box at all. Damn. How about this one?
Well, I got the relays that I needed in the mail today, and I'm pleased to report that I have put them to use successfully. So you can see that the box...
Oh, this is a good one. I should have started with this one. There's the box.
Down, and the welder is responding to front panel inputs as expected. And then we switch the box on, and now the welder is controlled by the box. So that's one of the relays that handles the pins that are shorted in the pedal connector to tell the welder that the pedal's plugged in. Instead, we run those pins through one of these relays and open and close the relay depending on whether the box is powered up. The other thing is...
That's something.
Hang on. You'll see, you can actually hear the gas solenoid open up when I hit the button. So, in other words, we should be ready to weld.
Oh my goodness gracious. This was such a big project. I had so many problems to solve. It was very exciting. It was a very interesting project. I put so many hours into it. And now, of course, it's completely lost to the ages. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the box. I even designed a circuit board in Eagle and had a PCB printed instead of doing it all on a breadboard. I ended up getting my...
I'm ready to do another demonstration for you.
It's the box.
I've been gone for about a month now working on the hardware.
I have no idea where that box is today.
It's now in a much nicer box with
oh
metal,
my god. Oh my god.
shielding from interference.
Oh,
and,
that's so
nice
cool.
PCB
Oh,
in here. I don't know how well you can
that's
see it.
so
It's on the
cool.
light room. I designed it and got printed a PCB. So
Look how good. Look at that wire routing.
That's all well and good, but messing with the hardware basically just got me back to where I was a month ago, just with nicer hardware. So, since I got that all done, then I've been doing some more software development.
Oh
I got
man.
some kinks to work out of the pulsing algorithm, and I got them worked out tonight, so that means I have actually less. And then once I get up to about 65 amps, that's when the pulsing will start. Here we go.
What am I doing? All this time I could have spent getting better at TIG welding. Nah, I'm gonna make a box.
See, I'm at about 50% balance here.
Oh man.
I'm at about 50% balance there. It's pure analog, so it's not exactly. I don't have a digital readout to show me right when I'm at 50%, but pretty close to 50%. Let's change the pulse length a little. Let's speed it up a little and see what happens. Not bad.
Oh my goodness gracious. We don't have to watch this whole video.
Second is what I've got it set to. And the ratio turned way down.
Anyway. There you go. So that's what I used to do before I got into quadcopters. I was a giant nerd, as usual. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, it was the purpose for this modification was to allow me to avoid spending time practicing being a better welder and to instead spend time writing code. There you go, though. Once upon a time. All right, well, thank you for the opportunity to go down that little digression. I hope you enjoyed it.